I knew it before she joined the bar. We are asking that while in custody, because he's not going to have any other appearance in any court between now and when he appears in the High Court. Is counsel for the state insinuating that during that period a citizen is deprived of the protection of the Constitution and the court? No. Your transitional and transmission powers remain until he appears in High Court. And these relate to his stay in custody. So I reiterate my earlier prayers. Indeed, it was your guidance that my application would be entertained after committal, unless she's overruling you, Your Worship. She even finds it difficult for the state that dismantled the man's pillow to procure another pillow. So to the extent that she has not responded to my prayers, I pray that you find that the application is not contested and you grant the same accord.
I just want to be clear. Counsel Medal is requesting for the accused, an order for the accused to be transferred to India, right?
Yes.
And according to the accused, his an order for him to be treated at Maction Bay is useless, right? I just want to...
In the current circumstances.
In the current circumstances, yes.
Maybe I can add probably something, because they are managing the pain as far as this neuropathic pain is concerned. They are managing, they are not treating the source of the problem, the disc products. They are managing the pain with the pregabalin, gabapentin, all sorts of those medications, painkillers. That is the only thing they can do. But the recommendation was that I go back, they fix this, which they cannot fix in the maximum.
So the prayer is him to be taken to India?
Yes.
Yes?
Under God.
And you watch the more I delay, I'm advised, the more aggravated it has become. The more I delay, the more aggravated it will fix the problem of the spinal cord. And I've over tested it before. Because the disc replacement which was done, I took some time to go to India for the disc replacement. Here in Uganda, they don't do disc replacement. They do anterior cervical dissectomy with the fusion. They just put in nuts and bolts the fusion. But disc replacement, removing the herniated disc and replace it with an artificial one. That technology is not here. It can only be done. And that's what was done here. So to go through an MRI to confirm this problem which has occurred on the disc that was replaced by a herniated one, I mean an artificial one, I need to go back to India. So this cannot be done at my school.
It's in the report.
Yes, it is in the report. I really need to make this known to the accused person and his defense team. DPP has usurped my powers in this particular file. DPP has taken over and committed the accused person to High Court. I am alive to his medical concerns, and that's why I specifically made an order for him to be examined and treated if any. At this stage, I cannot make an order referring the accused person to India. This can be achieved through an application of bail in the High Court, which has been done by Honorable Medad Segona. This has been done because at this stage, this court has no power in this particular matter. So we cannot be making orders in a matter which this court has no jurisdiction. So, Counsel Salongo Elias, your team has applied for bail in the High Court. My advice would be that Honorable Medad clearly follows up and have the same fixed as early as possible, such that your medical needs can be dealt with. On the issue of the pillow, it was brought up last time. I followed up with the prison authorities, and they intimated to court that it had a gadget which was recording, according to them. Yes, I'm reporting back. Yes, I'm reporting back. It had a gadget which was recording, which wasn't in conformity with the security details in Luzira. This is according to the OC, Maction Bay. So as regards the pillow, my take would be, please let your team liaise still with prison authorities, because prison has its own guidelines. Let the team liaise with the prison authorities such that they can make arrangements. Because according to them, the pillow had a gadget which was recording. This is the report I got.
Maybe with your permission, Your Worship.
Yes.
Because it has a lot to do with the integrity of my client in this case.
Apparently they say
tarnishing his image in the eyes of court. I have the documents upon which this pillow was procured. Number one, from and the medical facility through which we ordered is here in Uganda. PAL Hearing and Speech Solutions. It is in Zambia. I have a receipt here dated 6th December 2025. I have another one dated 6th July 2025. These are, and I will give them to court for your satisfaction. I think there are two things here. I want to imagine that the prison's authorities were acting within their powers, but they were just not guided by prudence. Because prudence would have demanded that you call the prisoner, ask him to explain about the pillow, because there are even medical documents on how it was recommended. Those dates, the accused was not in custody.
As at the time of
procuring.
Yes.
We have all the medical history of how we arrived at that. Unfortunately now, for us, we raised our issues in open court. They choose to give their answers in camera so that their answers are not controverted. I think it is understandable. Ignorance is not an offense. I do not expect them to know medical issues. Like I know little. At least for me, I pay attention to know. But you cannot tarnish the image of an accused person who is seeking court's ear to impute that somebody imported gadgets, recording gadgets, as if to record what is going on.
Their fear was, like Salongo has explained, that pillow has a gadget,
yes. Right?
Yes, that one. So their fear was that gadget was being used to record. Are we together? Yes.
So, Josh, we okay?
So it is simple. Please, Honorable Medad Segona and Salongo's family, please liaise with the prison authorities. Please educate them on the same, because they have their own guidelines. Court may order that the pillow be produced, but they have their own.
Yes, Your Worship.
So my take is, please liaise with them. probably educate them on how that pillow operates, because they had fears that that particular pillow had a gadget which was being used to record. So please liaise with them. And if they are okay with it, this court has no problem. Absolutely.
Before you close me out, Your Worship.
Yes, please.
And I want this to be clear. One, how I wish you had guided them to bring those recorders they removed from the pillow here in court so that we would defend ourselves. Other than making an accusation against an accused person who is disabled totally. Two, at the time of admitting them, because he was their prisoner, even in Mulago, he explained, and the doctors did explain to them. Now, maybe the unfortunate thing is that those who were in Mulago were not the ones who were in prisons. And that's why I said they could have been motivated by goodwill, acting within their powers. Ignorance is excusable. But then you mitigate the effects of your ignorance. Because now, having understood that there are no spy gadgets, the accused has been asking for his bill. He has been even telling them where it can be procured. If you care about your prisoner and your intention is not to kill, you proceed and do that. If an individual can do it, how about the state? Anyway, having guided that you have no powers in this matter to make orders, I look forward to not remanding.
Yes. Honorable Medal is alive to the law. He's simply tickling his court. Please, I am alive to the fact that Counsel Elias has applied for bail in the High Court. My advice would be that his defense team expedites the same, to have the same fixed and high. Honorable Medal, please, with the family of Counsel Lukwago, kindly meet up with the prison authorities and discuss the issues of the pillow and others.
We undertake, Your Worship.
Yes, please meet up with them and explain to them. I don't think they will have a problem. But of course, where they have security concerns, they will address the same, such that you come up with the way forward. Otherwise, with that, Counsel Salongo, you're committed to High Court for trial at the next order.
Yes, the prisons authorities may not be a problem.
Yes.
But right now, this one is dysfunctional.
That particular one.
This one, it cannot work. If we order a new one, it takes not less than a month. And they are the people who dismantled it. We know government has capacity to shop around. Probably for them, they can expedite it and have it within a matter of days and give it to me, which has no recorders. Yes,
No, that was their fear. But Honorable has explained that they will explain the same. That was their fear, that it had a particular gadget, which according to them was being used to record.
No, the request I was making was that government can be directed to use their channels and procure it expeditiously, so that I don't go through the trouble of ordering for it, because these power hearing sounds, they have to test me first and foremost. And the voice you had only one, but there are many depending on what you are feeling. There is that one. If I'm feeling that one, then I keep changing. So they have to test the ears, and then they tell me you need this. But government has capacity to do this. For me, I'm incapacitated. Where I am even moving from the place where I'm detained to the reception is a tug of war. But government can work out mechanisms of getting me this facility, so that I stop using these sedatives, which are not only addictive, but dangerous to my life. Imagine using sedatives every night.
I think that's what I'm saying. But isn't it what I'm saying? Make arrangements with the prison authorities. Whatever conclusion you come up with, this court has no problem with us saying. Yes, having said that, Counsel Elias Lukwago, you're committed to High Court for trial at the next convenient High Court session.
Mr.